every Halloween, they come out with all these candies and treats and whatnots, and how are you supposed to know what you're supposed to eat that you can really enjoy?
Only one way.
We're gonna tell you.
First, we're gonna check our voicemail.
Hi, Red and Link. It's Becca from Cleveland, Ohio, bringing you a daily shark fact. Did you know that sharks will never know the feeling of being tucked tightly into bed like a little burrito? Thanks.
Well, that's depressing. If I cared about sharks, the
Already knew that because of Shark Week.
soulless eyes. Gwynedd, get in here.
Sharks gotta wear 2 cups, by the way.
Yeah, yep.
They got
Because they got
two penises,
two
yeah.
weenies.
Sharks have 2 weenies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sharks got 2 weenies.
So do snakes.
I did not
So they can
know
lose.
that.
They can lose one
So do
Really?
snakes.
when they're
How
playing
are
baseball.
How are they losing them?
Baseball.
Okay.
Shark baseball is a big trend right now.
Happy Friday the 13th. Ooh.
Yeah.
'Tis the season to taste these snacks. The other way to know which ones to eat is to go to Sporked.
Yes.
Where Gwynedd works. And they will tell you what to do as well in
Yeah.
terms of buying and consuming of the Halloween snacks.
Yep.
And throughout the, sorry, Gwynedd, go ahead. I've got something I'm going to say, but you say what you're going to say first.
I was just going to make like a weenie joke because I said I was going to say it's about to get Halloweeny in here.
Oh, shoot! How many Halloweenies
3
are there?
weenies.
There's only one Halloweeny a year.
Frankenweenie was a Tim Burton movie, right?
Yeah, Tim Burton.
You know what? I'm gonna watch that one.
It's about time you got around to that.
Yeah, because I've seen last year I watched The Corpse Bride.
Did you like
Okay.
it?
I did.
Okay.
I really liked it.
Was it too scary for you?
And it was the artistry.
The artistry is really
it's
compelling.
like I'm an
Yes.
artist. I'm
Really
an artist.
compelling.
I feel like that's my contribution.
I have a
to
can
this
of
thing.
worms that I will be opening up throughout as well. Can I just start? Because there's a whole. I mean, there's a whole.
I just wanna-
there's a lot of worms. in
And I
here.
just
Okay.
Yeah, oh, look at this worm that's got words. Link had to have surgery to enlarge the dimples in his butt.
Nice.
A little secrets being revealed.
How's
it hurt
look?
too. They did it with a spoon.
But worth it, right?
Totally worth it. Yeah.
What do they do with the extra meat they took out?
It's in my cheeks. These cheeks. Went from cheek to cheek. All right, kick us off, Gwynedd.
Okay, well, we were going to start actually. Oh, do we want to start with.
We want to start with whatever you want to start with.
I was going to try to play by the rules this time. And this says that we
Yeah.
are starting with Fanta mystery flavor.
Fanta.
Zero sugar?
Yeah, zero shug. So soda companies have gotten more. What? Have gotten more into doing mystery flavored things.
Yeah.
This is fun. And
Yeah.
is it the same every bottle or?
Yes.
Do you know why they're doing that though?
I think because people like mystery flavored things. Like it's like I have to try
it's the
it.
rise of nihilism.
Oh, okay. I feel like I'm into that.
Think it-
Cheers.
The youth, they got nothing to live for.
Bottoms
They think that life is pointless and purposeless. And so you have to give them things to make their days seem somewhat meaningful. And so they say things like, oh, if I can get this Fanta and figure out what flavor it is, maybe I can add meaning to my day, Fanta. Thank you, Fanta. So the corporations are basically are the only way that the youth can have meaning now. Mm-hmm. Basically because of neoliberalism and just the way that the state is empowering the expansion of a capitalist mindset that is sort of spreading and infecting the entire world. And so in the midst of this, where kids have absolutely no hope and a lot of the traditional structures that added some sort of systematic approach to their lives have been torn down through movements like spiritual deconstruction here in the United States, which I'm a participant in. Now they're looking for ways to find meaning. And what I'm telling you, youth, is that you can find meaning in Fanta.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Do you wear that dress every Halloween or?
Yes, it's my Halloween costume.
Cool, I like it.
I'm a funky art
Eyeballs.
teacher.
What are you supposed to be?
A funky art teacher.
Funky art teacher. Now, what is that? Let's find some meaning in this.
This is caffeine free. It's also sugar free. It's, I guess all Fanta's caffeine free.
What does it taste like?
Like they mixed all of the Fanta flavors that no one bought together.
Okay.
So like fruity?
It turns,
Is that a hint?
It
No.
turns your tongue black.
A little bit.
Isn't it weird how I was thinking, like, if someone had this on their deck, like, if someone was drinking this in real life, you'd be like, that's a choice. But a Coke or, like, a cola is a dark brown already, but there's something from the leap from dark brown to black that makes it.
Yeah, this thing.
And the even better part of that would be is if you were like, what are you drinking? And they were like, I don't know. I haven't figured it out. That's what I'm doing today to find meaning.
It tastes like novelty. That's really all that matters. I don't like it.
It's not great.
But I like I like the experience. I just don't like the taste.
I have no idea what flavor this is.
Do you have a guess? It smells grapish.
I looked on the internet and people are guessing blackberry, but I think that could be by virtue of the color.
I really think that they're scraping together the offings from the production. This is, I mean,
It was a surplus.
it's a business. This is a business ploy.
It was a surplus.
And you know what?
So you don't know what it is?
I will
I
stand by that.
don't know. They don't. They won't tell.
I will stand by that. So this
They'll never tell.
We're gonna rank these. That's low, right? But the experience is pretty high.
Yeah.
Oh, it's zero sugar.
What do you want to go with? Okay.
I was talking about systems, okay? When that was clearly explained.
Where do you want to go next?
I mean, there's
Okay.
a zero shug, like Gwynedd went with a shug, like a slang.
I was thinking about what I was going to say, Stevie.
And then Link was like, well, let me tell you, it is sugar free.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I didn't hear Gwynedd.
I was still thinking.
Red didn't hear
about
Gwynedd.
It's okay.
And then Red didn't hear me or Gwynedd.
Yeah, right.
But I did hear me.
Yep.
They should call this Suge Knight though.
Oh,
That would be a good name for this.
but wouldn't they have
Get
to,
him in the commercial.
They'd have to speak to him
He can
about that.
dangle vanilla
I was
ice
gonna
over a
say,
balcony.
Yay! The best Suge Knight story of all time.
He can run over people in a.
Hey. We don't know if that was him.
Oh no! Not the enemy we want to make.
If he gets out of prison, it comes from me.
Yeah, he's
That would be
He's the
not
one who
worth
said
your
it.
time, Suge. Not worth your time, sugar. What you want to do next?
Oh, okay. How about Brock's Fall Festival candy corn?
Okay.
Do we have the yeah? Because there's different flavors, and we want to know what
Well,
they
this
are.
is really exciting, Gwynedd. I'm listening to everything that you're
so
saying.
glad to hear that.
You said it was Brock's Fall
Fall Festival
candy corn.
Interesting. So we've got.
Ugh, it's upside down on this side. I hate
So
that.
this is like a red,
Bummer.
a red and a brown.
Now, do you think that this is an answer to people who don't celebrate Halloween and they celebrate the Fall Festival?
Maybe.
Because that's what we did.
Oh, really? Because
in
Halloween's
Bowie's
satanic.
Creek Elementary, we didn't have a Halloween party. We had a Fall Festival.
Okay.
So I could have taken in this candy.
I didn't love the brown and red one. Let me go with the one that just looks like normal candy corn.
Yeah, it's weird. So the brown and red one is actually a caramel apple.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Oh, man.
What's the yellow? This one's citrusy. Lemon.
Don't do the lemon lime snow cone.
I don't. Some of these
Oh,
don't seem like very fall-like.
You got a
flavors.
lemonade shake up in your hand there, Link.
It's not bad. It's very lemony.
Oh, and of course a cotton candy. That might be good.
I wish that they were more fall-like. Like it's like lemon this and lime that and strawberry this and it's just like I don't know.
What's the green and cream?
Lemon lime snow cone.
Oh,
Kettle corn
That's
is
fall.
slippery. This one seems like the one that's going to be good.
Okay.
lemon lime snow cone.
Oh,
It's too harsh.
eat that one.
Whoa, it's crazy. Candy corn that tastes like corn. How clever.
It's real strong. Be ready.
Oh wow, very buttery.
That's the one I'm picking out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, it tastes just like the
Real candy corn?
popcorn jelly bean.
Yes.
It does taste just like the popcorn jelly bean. Maybe
It
they,
does. I'm tasting
they
cotton
got
candy
into
now.
the Jelly Belly factory. I don't know about these, man. I think candy corn's better than every flavor that I tasted. Just regular candy
Look.
corn, and candy corn's not even good.
I think this is good if you're a lonely child,
Maybe this will help.
That's so true.
which I was growing up.
Link drops his ice cream cones on the ground on purpose so he can get free ones, and then he licks the first one off the sidewalk.
You had me till the last part.
Yeah, you got a little system to double up on your ice cream, huh?
Yeah, get an extra scoop.
I felt like I didn't totally understand it, but that's okay.
Yeah. It's fine. Hey, listen. You don't have to listen to
I
me
wasn't
either.
listening. Yeah.
You know it's a good
fully
ice cream
wasn't
shop
listening.
if you order a scoop and they give you 2 scoops and they say, that's really our scoop. You know, it's like, that's a good spot.
Oh, yeah.
And free.
And when they whisper it like that, too.
And when they whisper to you.
Yeah.
And when, that's really our scoop. I mean, it is good, right?
It's not just for you, it's for everyone.
You're not getting a deal here.
I don't know why I'm
buddy.
Those are the best ice cream shops. And free samples. And the ones that take cards.
Yeah. Cash only ice cream.
Boo. Okay. So if
what's
we're
the ranking though?
I know if we're gonna pick the most Halloween-y
Where's the Shug?
snack, I feel like this
Shug
doesn't
Knight.
make the cut. I don't think.
Oh no, but this is the best side, right? Because it's like 1 to. Okay. So they're both bad.
Yeah. All right.
I like this better. I think the experience is better.
Okay.
But the taste is.
How about Apple Harvest Sour Patch Kids?
Okay, now we might be getting somewhere. I mean, apple. We know that apple flavored stuff is great. Sour Patch Kids.
So we've got green ones, we've got red ones, we've got what?
They're not kids.
No, the kids are harvesting the apples. The kids put them in buckets, which is not really a child labor thing because the Sour Patch Kids are not actual kids.
What are they?
Well, but thanks to sort of...
They're like gingerbread kids.
But thanks to the way the capitalist system that we have here in America has sort of infiltrated the world, it forces kids into labor in other countries to provide manufacturing and industrial services for us that we used to do in this country. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, these are good.
I love them. What do you think?
Apple is like one of my favorite candy flavors. And the fact they have 3 different types of apple candy, that's pretty awesome.
I didn't realize it was going to be like that. It was cranberry apple, apple cider, and caramel apple, and I think they're all delicious.
They really are.
Wow.
This is stellar.
Man, that's good. Not too sour.
Not too sour.
Let's put that in the number 1 spot, way over here. What's next?
Mountain Dew Voodoo.
Okay, I'm not participating.
Mountain
All right.
Mountain Voodoo is
I have to maintain this bit that I'm very mad about all the new things that Mountain Dew comes up with.
again. It's a
When in
Mystery.
actuality, I don't care.
But
Flavor.
it's a mystery flavor.
Oh, okay, I'm in.
Nihilism.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna see if I can find my purpose today.
see if you can give the
Capitalism.
same speech again.
I probably can't.
verbatim.
All right, dink it. Triple dink it. Triple sip it.
I just got it
Triple
right on your
sip it.
dress. But hold on, did you put Neverwit on that dress? Because it bounced right off.
She's an art teacher, man.
I do that to
Is that
all
a
of my clothes.
That's what art teacher clothes
Is
are
that
like.
a rubber dress?
Yes.
Because it literally, I can't find it anymore. It just hit and then bounced off.
Rubber dress.
Yeah, she got a rubber
What do you do with it the rest
She's
of the
wearing
year?
a rubber dress.
I did.
That art teacher's got a rubber dress. Can't stain her. You can't stain her no matter how hard you try.
I won't be stained.
This is not sugar.
Whoa, that's bad.
Sugar.
Whoa.
This is
No.
sugared.
That's very sugared.
It's so what?
Tastes like a rotten melon.
It's so interesting that they devoted so much space to encouraging you to recycle it. That's so interesting.
Well, don't get me started on that.
Refresh, then recycle. That's so interesting.
You know what we do when you put things in the recycling can?
Send it to China
We
to
ship
bury
it
it.
to other countries and they put it in the rivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's typically
This
what
is all
happens.
pretty depressing.
Yeah. There's nothing to live for anymore.
It's the season for that though. Darkness and
That's right. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this. It's like a little horror short that I'm doing in my own personal mind.
Stevie. It does have a berryness to it, but it also
Stevie doesn't know either, though.
She always wants to know what stuff actually tastes like.
So
She's
It's
a
good.
audience proxy.
I honestly, of all the things that could have been said after Link says my name, that really was at the top of the best.
good point.
So the internet has an idea of what this flavor is, and do you want to guess it?
It's lemon berry,
Okay.
lime berry. It's because it's
It could be.
What's that stuff you put into your dishwasher? Rinse Aid?
lychee.
I'm going to go with Rinse Aid.
Okay.
That's my flavor of choice.
What do they say?
White mystery flavored Airheads.
Oh, it's tasting like the mystery Airhead, which is also a mystery.
Yeah.
Which we already know is a combination of all the offage from Airheads because we learned that on this show.
And that's what I was going to say. So it could be berry and lemon and lime.
So
and
by
whatever. So
extension, this is just a combo of a bunch of flavors. And you know what? White is a combination of all the colors.
Exactly accurate. Art teacher, you know that.
I do, yes.
Yep.
I have a color wheel on my classroom wall.
Comment and agree.
Yep.
So where does this one go?
I think it's a lot better than
It's
this
not
one.
better than Sour Patch Kids.
No.
No.
They're special.
No.
But it's second.
It's second.
Okay, next we're trying stuffed puffs, Monster Mash marshmallows. Sorry, I have the burps a little bit from all
Holy
this soda.
moly, look at those. Now, can you bring out the actual packaging? Because this is fascinating. They had to make a choice to individually package the marshmallows inside of the package
I think they're
to
intended
keep the
to
sprinklers from coming on.
Yep.
Hear me
Well,
out.
I don't have to open it to prove that.
I think
That's
they're
good.
intended to be Halloween treats that you give to
Trick-or-treated?
trick-or-treaters. Yeah.
Yes.
Rhett, you're being very stingy with the worms, I must
Oh.
say.
I thought you were going to say you're being very factual and informative today. And I was going to be like, well, yeah. On weekends, Link masquerades as a
Oh,
child.
I didn't know what you were going to say. Only on the weekends. If I can just get to Saturday. Well, Friday night, really.
Yeah.
It's my weekends begin at
Yeah. Sundown
3 on a Friday,
Just
usually.
like the Sabbath. On weekends, Link masquerades as a child and participates in 10 and under T-ball tournaments.
What does your husband say about
You don't want to trip over
show.
that one.
like, does he watch
Your
any
appearances?
your appearances?
Yeah, of course.
He's a rock star of sorts.
Yeah. He's
I mean,
really
well,
supportive.
I just insulted him.
Of
It's,
sorts.
he's a rock star of sorts.
What-
Because I know he's not watching,
Okay,
right?
what's your pet name for your husband? What do you call him? Baby, honey, sweetie?
Pet name from
What-
I
like,
don't
what
think
do you-
I don't think we do
You
that.
just call him by his first name?
Yeah.
Okay, what's his first name?
Tim.
Tim.
I call him Timmy sometimes.
Timmy? Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Timmy.
Mr. Tim.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm assuming these are the only parts of what we do here at Mythical that you watch.
Why doesn't he come to any of the parties? Like mythical parties?
Has he ever been invited?
Oh, Link.
Those are only for like
We don't do
real
plus
rock
ones.
stars.
We can't afford plus ones.
We've only had one holiday party since COVID.
Yeah,
Since
true.
you've worked here. Well, yeah. Sometimes we let the partners come and if they want to, but then they usually don't want to.
Maybe
Does he watch?
That's the problem.
Does he watch your appearances?
Yeah, he does.
Timmy is watching this right now. Like,
Yeah.
He's been watching the whole time. We've been talking about him.
And what does he say about it? Like, what's his assessment? Like, God, just you know, until you find the next thing.
It's his what?
Is that what he said? It's like just
Oh.
He said it's his favorite show.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh, I had a bite that was no chocolate,
gotta
just
get-
marshmallow.
you got to get to the chocolate.
Ooh.
And when you do get to the chocolate, it's just like those other ones we had. They're great.
I don't like this. I know. I don't like the sprinkles though. It's too much.
are the sprinkles chocolate? What?
No, they're just
No,
sprinkles.
there's chocolate inside of your marshmallow.
Oh.
You have to
Needs-
get to it.
I know. It's like
You gotta
maybe
get to the chunk.
smaller.
Oh, look at that.
I think if you're a marshmallow fan and you don't mind sprinkles, which I'm basically indifferent to sprinkles, I think this gives a little bit of a textural thing. Mm-hmm. I think you might be into these.
This may be the best marshmallow experience I've ever had. I like the feel.
Amazing.
I wouldn't call this a sprinkle, honestly. It's something. It's a very
Right.
icing-esque big sprinkle, and it feels really good to
Okay, Link.
put it in your
Alright.
mouth. Like,
I think. I mean, you know what? You can call them whatever you want, because I don't think it really matters. But these are sprinkles. Like if you go to the yogurt shop and you see that shape, they will call them sprinkles, and
Yeah.
they call them sprinkles on the packaging.
we got it. I'm gonna put that after. Point
Yeah.
taken. I do love them.
It's not as good as I agree. It's not as good as Sour Patch Kids. It's a good second place though.
Okay.
It's and I.
I'm glad
you've
you
been
guys
holding
like
back
it.
on us because you know we're gonna love these.
I've got a little secret about Link.
Make it quick. We're running out of time, and I want to spend all of it eating these.
Link Neal, in quotes, Link Neal was A 45-year-old long experiment carried out by the Harvard Research Lab and will soon be retired. It is considered a massive waste of money.
Taxpayers caught wind.
Wow, man. The experiment's about to be
Here you
over.
go, man.
Okay. I have to say that I thought these were going to be actually skeleton shaped and not, and they're not.
But why are there
like
multiples?
Looks like a tombstone.
Are they all
Yeah,
the same, just different
it
wrapping?
does. And they're kind of, so this is like a new alternative to the pumpkins that come, the Reese's pumpkins that come out
Smaller, for sure.
every
Oh,
year.
Nice little graphic.
The ratio is so important.
Mm-hmm.
The pumpkins are so big. And the peanut butter, I love the peanut butter, but it's not enough. The ratio's off. This is the perfect ratio in my
I
mind.
agree.
That right there is year-roundable.
Yeah.
That's really good. I like both ratios. I think that the pumpkin is so much peanut butter that I just absolutely love it, but I feel like it's way too much food to eat in one sitting, way too much candy to eat in one sitting. This, you can kind of pace it out.
It's basically the same as one of the minis, or whatever they're called, the small, there's so many names.
So
Yeah.
clearly this is the best tasting of all of these, but I just don't want to just do the knee-jerk thing and put Reese's at the top, because I feel like Reese's has so many other things that you can experience,
I agree.
you know?
There's no surprises besides the ratio. I'm proposing this ranking because the marshmallows really brought me over to. They open up a new world,
The dark side.
Amazing.
and
Can we
these are
see what
just.
else is in that can of worms before we go?
Important.
They worked so hard on lying about me.
Link refuses to sign his kids' field trip permission slips because he thinks their teachers are just trying to get free autographs. Link was once the front man of a band called Dr. Ballbag.
Your husband was also in that band.
Absolutely. What kind of music is it?
Ambient.
Ballroom.
Ballroom.
Christy.
Ballroom.
Christy has to play Link a video every morning when he wakes up so he remembers who he is. that's just sad.
Aw.
It's
And
Memento type thing.
Link
It's actually
practices Link practices arching his back in the mirror every night before bed.
That one's just true, right?
Yeah, they're getting truer. Based
That's
on
it.
your reaction.
Oh, also remember, while we've got Gwynedd here, Timmy, this is one's for you. Yeah, Sporked has found the best spooky snacks for Halloween that are not candy. So, Timmy, go over to sporked.com and see the full list.
Or your wife. Sporked has found all the best Halloween snacks. Go over to sporked.com for the full list.